Hi, I'm Lizzie, and this is Lizzie Grammar for You. Welcome. Recuerda que aquí encontrarán la manera más fácil de comprender la gramática inglesa. Today we are going to check our homework. The classes were 104 to 106. Welcome, and let's start. Well, the first task was this exercise where you had to fill in the blanks using the verbs in parentheses using the correct tense. Well, the tenses were simple present and simple future. We are going to check. Sonia will go to heaven. She's a very good person. We won't be on time. It's too late. My family won't change their ideology. They have been always like this. Meg will be sick. She is not eating healthy. Do you get regular exercise? My boyfriend doesn't eat vegetables. Sandy takes a shower every day. My parents walk 2 miles every morning. And pay attention on this. En las primeras cuatro, nosotros estamos haciendo algo así como predicciones. Por eso estamos utilizando futuro simple. En las cuatro de abajo estamos utilizando presente simple. Podemos observar, obviamente, que en las de arriba tenemos como una condición a futuro, estamos hablando de algo que no sabemos, pero en la de abajo es diferente. Aquí, recuerden que el presente simple se utiliza para hablar de hábitos, de estados permanentes, de horarios. Entonces, do you, necesitamos un auxiliar de pregunta. Doesn't it, un auxiliar de negación. Takes, respetar el uso de la S, ES o IES dependiendo del verbo cuando conjugamos para la tercera persona. ¿Sí? Entonces tenemos que poner atención en eso. Yo estoy segura que tus oraciones te quedaron como estas. Coméntame, por favor, y avanzamos. First conditional, choose the best option. We have a series of sentences, all of them in first conditional. Remember, when we work with first conditional, we have two clauses, the condition clause and the result clause. Now we are going to choose, my dog won't bark unless it is hungry. If you don't slow down, we are going to crash. ¿Por qué aquí estoy utilizando if y no unless? Porque ya tengo el negativo. If not. Y unless significa lo mismo, por lo tanto aquí solo me falta el if. You won't go into parks unless you are over 18. In my country, if you don't speak English, it's hard to get a job. She'll fail the exam if she doesn't study. Aquí necesito un presente, recuerden, y obvio no puedo utilizar don't porque me refiero a ella. We'll be late unless we leave soon. If I am not feeling better tomorrow, I will go to the doctors. Otra vez voy a poner if porque ya tengo el not. No puedo utilizar unless. If you don't make the payment in time, your car will be confiscated. You will lose your job unless you change your attitude and become friendlier. Tú perderás tu empleo si no cambias tu actitud y eres más amigable. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo les quedaron? Coméntame si te quedaron igual que las mías. Another task was this reading. See you next vacation, Canada. We are going to read again. Pay attention. It says, Viridiana is a young girl who spent 3 years working in Montreal, Canada. Now she is working in Mexico again. Some friends ask her to talk about the differences between Mexico and Canada because they want to go to Canada in winter. Viridiana says that one of the main differences between Mexico and Canada is the weather. In Mexico, we don't have an extreme cold in winter, while in Canada it gets around minus 20 Celsius degrees. People in Canada are used to it because houses, stores, restaurants, and more places have heating. If people want to go out, they will wear proper clothes for the cold. They will wear thick jackets, special boots over the shoes, winter hats, and scarves. If you go to the bus stop, you will find airproof glass like shelters that protect people from snow. Buses are always on time. If you take a taxi, you will pay more money and you need to call it before. If you want to use your car, you will need to plug it to the electricity because the oil and the water of the car are frozen. Although it's very cool, you'll find that stores and restaurants are open if you go to malls or downtown. If you want to buy something in a store, you will pay beside the price the tax. It is 15% of the price. You'll pay $25 for each person if you want to have dinner in an average restaurant. Along with the bill, you have to tip with 15% of the bill. If you want to buy fruits and vegetables, you will pay a lot because they aren't produced in Canada. For example, a pound of apples, 2 or 3 ones, is $5 plus 15% of tax. It is more than $2 for an apple. And it's the same for other fruits or vegetables, bananas, avocados, lettuce, or mangoes. In Mexico, if people have holidays, they will go to the beach. Likewise, you will have fun if you go to Canada because you can go skiing in the mountains or ice skating in some places in the city. If you take a trip through the woods with sled dogs, you'll see amazing winter landscapes. It is an unforgettable experience. Now we are going to choose an option. If people go out, they will wear winter clothes. If you go to the bus stop, you will find airproof shelters. If you take a taxi, you will pay more than a bus. If you want to use your car, you will need to unfreeze the oil and the water. If you go to malls or downtown, you will find open stores. If you buy something in a store, you will add the tax. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo nos quedaron? Coméntame si todas te quedaron muy bien. New vocabulary, look at these words and match to their definition. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo les quedaron? Bueno, vamos a revisar el nuevo vocabulario. Catastrophic, a sudden and widespread disaster. Rising, advancing or becoming higher or greater in degree or value or status. Melt, to become liquid by heat. Low-lying, lying near sea level or the ground surface. Weather, the state or condition of the atmosphere with respect to wind, temperature, moisture, etc. Epidemics, a disease, while occurring in a community at a particular time. Famine, extreme in general scarcity of food as in a country or a large geographical area. Greenhouse gases, aware, having knowledge or realization of, conscious of. Greenhouse gases, it is a gas that absorbs and emits radiant energy within the thermal infrared range. And the last one, temperature, a measure of the warmth or coldness of an object or substance with reference to some standard value. ¿Qué tal? Bueno, recuerda que cuando tengamos vocabulario nuevo es importante que utilices un diccionario y no un traductor. ¿Sí? Qué bueno que te haya servido. Avanzamos. The Kyoto Protocol, 1997. The Kyoto Protocol is an international agreement with the purpose of reducing carbon dioxide emissions and greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are considered to be responsible for global warming, a phenomenon that may have catastrophic consequences for life on Earth. The Kyoto Protocol main aim is to reduce the onset of global warming by reducing greenhouse gas concentration in the atmosphere. Scientists paint a frightening picture of what will happen unless we do something now. If global temperatures continue increasing, the polar ice caps will melt, and sea levels will rise dramatically. Unless we take serious action, island nations and low-lying areas will disappear. Millions will become refugees if this happens. Many climate change activists are working to press government to do what is necessary and to make the general public aware of the dangers we face. But with so many other problems confronting the world, many people are just not listening. Bien, es otra lectura que tenemos. Yo sé que te puede parecer un poquito pesado, pero recuerda que para aprender inglés tenemos que dedicarle un tiempo. Entonces, date el tiempo de ver estos textos, de buscar palabras nuevas y verás que poco a poco tu vocabulario se irá incrementando y tu pronunciación mejorará. A partir de ese texto, teníamos que escribir 5 oraciones condicionales en tipo 1. Vamos a ver qué tal. If the Kyoto Protocol gets its aim, the air will be cleaner. ¿sí? Dice, si el protocolo de Kioto consigue su propósito, la Tierra estará más limpia. Unless the greenhouse gas is reduced, the air won't be safe. A menos que el gas de invernadero sea reducido, la Tierra no estará segura. If global temperatures continue increasing, the polar ice caps will melt. Esa oración fue extraída directamente del texto. Unless we take serious action, island nations and low-lying areas will disappear. También fue del texto. If people don't listen, nothing will be done to protect the earth. Si las personas no escuchan, nada será hecho para proteger la tierra. Entonces, ¿verdad que no es tan difícil? Yo espero que esto te haya servido. Puedes compartirme tus oraciones para que puedan aparecer en los próximos videos. Este fue otro de los ejercicios. Match the sentence parts. If you study English, you can get a job abroad. If you don't study English, your opportunities will reduce. Well, tenían ustedes que ver cómo concordaban estas oraciones. ¿Qué tal? ¿Nos quedaron bien? Vamos a ver el resultado. And we have the result here. Number 1. If you don't study, you won't pass the exam. Number 2. The fish will die if the river gets polluted. 3. You'll make a lot of money if you take that job. 4. If you drink that dirty water, you'll get sick. 5. If you take a long shower, you'll use a lot of water. And 6. We won't have any water in the future if we waste it now. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo nos quedaron? ¿Igual? Compárteme la información en el video y coméntame qué tal nos fue. Y este fue el último ejercicio. Aquí tenían ustedes que colocar las mitades de oraciones. ¿Qué haríamos si tuviéramos $1,000,000? What will we do if we win $1 million? Okay? Number 1 says, I will bet in the casinos. What is the answer? If I go to Las Vegas, I will bet in the casino. Number 2, I will help poor people if I established a charity hostel. Number 3, if we travel to Paris or we go to the Eiffel Tower. 4, I will buy only expensive suits, shirts, trousers if I need clothes. 5, I will get good grades at school if I leave my part-time job. 6, if I spend my vacation in Canada, I will see the Niagara rainforest. 7, I will start a business if I want to have more money. 8, I will have caviar and French champagne if I am hungry. If we get married, we will make an elegant wedding party. If I buy a house, it will have a big garden. Bien, ¿qué tal te quedaron? Espero que muy bien. Eso ha sido todo por el video. Porfa, si no te has suscrito, te invitamos a que lo hagas. Y si crees que esta información puede ser importante para alguien más o necesaria, ayúdanos compartiendo. See, that's all for today. And remember, this is Lizzie Grammar for You. I am Lizzie. Thank you and see you next time.